Welcome. Hi there. How's it going today? I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're letting the sun shine through your heart. Welcome to NKG Talk to Me. And let's get to it. Let's get to the Vine Line. On the Vine Line, we like to squeeze the juice out of the news lines and current issues and topics and what all's been going on for the past week or so. So the first item on the news line, I don't know about you, but I found a little bit shocking. I'd always been told you can get anything on the internet. Well, obviously that is true. It was reported on the news last week that now on Craigslist you can purchase for the sum of $20 to $25. That seems to be the going rate. You can purchase a positive pregnancy result. Yes, that's right. A positive pregnancy test result is up for sale. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but me personally, I'm like, really? This is something that is so private, so personal. I mean, it's supposed to be a symbol of love, and it's out there like a commodity for the almighty dollar. And also I'm thinking, what do you want with that? Why would you purchase someone's positive pregnancy test result? Well, so the news report said that some of the disclaimers on the internet, on Craigslist, said that it's none of my business what you do with it, but maybe you want to use it to capture the boyfriend who seems to be having trouble making a commitment. Or maybe you want to use it to try to hold the marriage together and all. And like I said, I was stunned by this. I thought, I cannot believe something this private, this personal, is out there for public auction off to the highest bidder. So, yep, you can now purchase on Craigslist a positive pregnancy test result. I don't know. What are you thinking? Next on the Vine Line, the second thing out there, Dancing with the Stars. Now, I tell you, everyone is said to have that secret sin, that hidden in the closet, hidden secret there. Well, mine is probably that I'm an avid watcher of Dancing with the Stars. They're about to begin their 16th season, and this week they introduced the cast members. Now, I'll be the first to say, for me, I was not that impressed with the cast members. And I do know, 16 seasons, it's going to be hard. It's getting harder for them to come up with new ideas and new approaches to keep the show fresh and going. But I'm not watching it for, new ideas and stuff. I'm just watching it because I love the dancing. I love dances and dancing. Now, personally, as you can see by looking at me, this body is not a dancer, but there is a dancing queen inside. I love music and rhythm and dance and all of that, and getting to the beat and getting your jiggy with it, and all those good things. So yes, I watch Dancing with the Stars. And apparently somebody else is watching too, because they've been on for 16 seasons and their ratings are very high. So more power to them. But what I want to say about Dancing with the Stars, like I said, they introduced their cast members for the 16th season. And there was one that definitely intrigues me, and maybe some of you. If you were a teenager in the 1970s, then you are very familiar with this individual. She was a co-star on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. She played the part of Rhoda Morgenstern, and then did a spin-off show called Rhoda, and was quite successful with all of that. And I'm talking about none other than the beloved Valerie Harper. Now, that was in the 1970s when she reached her fame there with the Mary Tyler Moore Show in Rhoda. But unfortunately, not too long ago, she was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer and given only months to live. However, Rhoda Morgenstern, better known as Valerie Harper in true fashion, has been beating the odds and has lived a lot longer than they've expected, and now she's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. She was quoted as saying, you know, my husband says we've got to make the most of every moment. So she says, I'm going to live life fully. I'm going to be in the moment. And if I'm in the moment, I might as well dance. True inspiration there. Way to go. Very proud of you, Valerie. Very proud of you. And then next on the Vine line, little juice here from the news. This is something I thought I would never do. Seriously, I never thought I would be doing this. In a little town, Sulphur Springs, Texas, they have built 2 public restrooms. Now you say, okay, what's unusual about that? I agree, nothing unusual about that. But here's the unique part. The public restrooms are built out of reflective glass. In other words, a mirror. And so you, when you're in there on the potty, you can see out, but others cannot see in. So of course I had to take a little drive to Sulphur Springs and check this out. And so I did something I thought I would never do. I found myself dropping my jeans and going to potty in the public restroom right there on the Sulphur Springs Courthouse Square. Yes, I did. And I have to tell you, I looked out. First of all, the bathroom was pristine. It was very clean, perfectly clean. I was impressed with that. And then as I looked out, the courthouse square was very pretty. I mean, they had it landscaped, they had benches, and it was just very, very nice. It was a very pretty, view there. And then as you look out, there is a spraying fountain. And I kind of chuckled as I thought to myself, was that put there for inspiration maybe? I don't know. But I have to say, that was unique, and I enjoyed the moment, okay? It gave a whole new meaning to a moment of reflection. So I say, if you live close by and you want a road trip, go to Sulphur Springs and relieve yourself. It was something I thought I would never do. But hey, it was cool. It was okay. Alright, so that's it for the Vine line. Now I want to go to the next section of our recording here, the NKG Talk to Me. And I want to give a shout out, a happy anniversary, 50 years that is, to the ta-da lava lamp. Now you young ones, you may not even know what a lava lamp is. But it was a very, well, I had one. I wish I knew where it was now because I would enjoy that. I have to say about the lava lamp, I'm a person who's easily entertained, easily amused and mesmerized. I mean, just to let you know, a person who said that a diamond is a girl's best friend, well, they've never been without a washer and a dryer, because for about 7 to 8 years, until I could afford a washer and dryer, every weekend I had to go to the laundromat Saturday or Sunday afternoon and spend 2 hours at least there doing laundry. And that got old. So obviously one of my first big purchases once I started making some money was a washer and a dryer. Forget the diamond jewelry. Give me a washer and a dryer. But what I was saying with all of that was I'm one of those people that can sit there and watch those clothes in the dryer tumble over and over. Yeah, I'm sorry, guilty. I do that. So yes, the lava lamp, I definitely was mesmerized. I could watch that for hours and be entertained. So one of the NKG Talk to Me questions today is, what was your favorite toy when you were growing up? Now actually the lava lamp was not a toy to me. Like I said, I used it for entertainment. But my favorite toy, I was a Barbie girl. Oh yeah, I loved the Barbie doll. And so that is what I would have to say was my favorite toy. And then the next NKG Talk to Me that I'd like for you to share and think about is, as I told you, I went to Sulphur Springs and did something that I thought I would never do. Well, what is something that you have done that surprised you, that you thought you would never do? Okay? So, share that. I have to say, I was very pleased with the number of people who viewed and tuned in and watched my video. That excited me. I hope that it increases each time, and I hope that you, when you watch the video, will email the link and share with, as I told you last time, anyone, everyone, and the more the merrier is what I'd say. But I need comments. Please, after you watch the video, give me some feedback. I want to know who's out there. I want to know who's watching, who's tuning in. I need to know the personality. Give me something to feed off of here. So please, leave some comments for me. Last week, I talked about movie quotes, and one of the ones was definitely a classic movie, and also a favorite quote of mine, Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara. She would always say, well, I can't think about that today. I'll just have to think about that tomorrow. After all, tomorrow is another day. Now, unfortunately, I use that quote way too often. There's another spin on that little quote that, why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? And as I said, I think I quote that a little too much. But yes, good movie quote. Thank you for sharing that. And then another NKG Talk to Me question, I asked about what is your pet peeve? And I got a couple of good ones on that. One came and said, my pet peeve is when people finish off the toilet paper roll and don't replace it. Now that could be a problem, especially there in Sulphur Springs. That could be a situation. I see why that's a pet peeve. And then another one, and probably all of us have experienced this. Maybe not at Walmart, but probably. Walmart, pet peeve. Walmart has 49 checkouts, 39 of which are closed. Amen to that. I've heard that, and that is annoying. They do it because they can, So there you go. So please, give me some comments. Don't hesitate to leave comments with me and give me some feedback so that I know who's out there, who's tuning in, what your thoughts are. So this time, the NKG Talk to Me is, what was your favorite toy when you were growing up? And then tell me something you thought you would never do, but you did. Okay? And then I want to close out today's recording with Mandisa. Mandisa is a contemporary gospel singer, and this past week she debuted her musical video for her song Overcomer. And on that musical video she starred Robin Roberts, the news anchor on Good Morning America, and she starred Scott Hamilton, who some of you may not be familiar with. Scott Hamilton is an Olympic gold medalist in figure skating. And then she also featured Gabby Giffords, which probably most of you recall was the legislative representative in Arizona who was shot in the head at a political rally a few years back. And all three of these, there are a couple others in the video, but those are the three main ones. All three of those, of course, have extreme obstacles that they have had to overcome. I want to take just a moment here and share with you the lyrics of the chorus part from Mandisa's song, You're an Overcomer. It goes like this. You're an overcomer. Stay in the fight till the final round. You're not going under because God is holding you right now. You might be down for a moment, feeling like it's hopeless. That's when He reminds you that you're an overcomer. You're an overcomer. It is a really neat song. I highly recommend maybe even downloading it from iTunes and for sure Googling and checking out the musical video. It's inspiring, I'm telling you. Robin Roberts said it best. She said it takes you there and then it brings you back out with hope and encouragement because you are an overcomer. Well, okay, that's it for this recording. I thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you will share the video, subscribe to my NKG Talk to Me YouTube channel, and please leave some comments. Answer the questions. Favorite toy and something you thought you would never do but did. Okay, thank you. Till the next time, carpe diem and celebrate life.